How many times heavier is a 16.5 pound rock than a 10.5 pound rock? So I guess what we're thinking is here, if we had to take 10.5 and multiply it by something, what would that be if we wanted to get 16.5? Now it's tempting to change these halves to decimals and then use a calculator or whatever, but I think what we're trying to do is learn how to divide by mixed numerals, because really if we're going to find an answer to a missing value problem in a expression, we have to do the inverse operation. So what we're really saying is that we can find this number if we divide 16.5 by 10.5. The inverse operation will give us a missing value. So let's just skip to this now. So let's go right to 16.5 and divide it by 10.5. Alright, so if we understand how to divide mixed numerals, we know that we have to change these to improper fractions. So 2 times 16 is 32, plus 1 is 33 over 2. 10 times 2 is 20. 20 plus 1 is 21. So now we have our mixed numerals changed to improper fractions. And now hopefully we realize that we can't divide fractions. We have to multiply by its inverse. So we're going to flip the second fraction around, make it a reciprocal. Look for places now to simplify before we multiply. And another sneaky one is that we know that 3 will go into 21 and 3 will also go into 33. So 3 goes into 33 11 times, 3 goes into 21 7 times. Now I think we're to the point where we can multiply and not have to do any reducing at the end. 1 times 11 is 11, 1 times 7 is 7. Now we can take this improper fraction and turn it to a mixed numeral. 7 goes into 11 one time, and we will have 4 left over. So it's 1 4/7 times bigger. Now that if you come up with a different answer and show it to me, I'd be willing to relook at the problem, because there's a lot of things that could go wrong there.